good morning to everybody. As Jeff said, my name is Jimmy Holbert, and I'm the worldwide category manager for the Mobile Workstation products. So obviously today is a very, very exciting time for myself and the team that I work with. Anytime you work on a project for 21 months, you look forward to this morning and this exact time. So I'm very proud to be here, very proud to represent the new ZBook Mobile Workstation products. One of the best parts about my job is the fact that I get to talk to customers almost every single day. Being based in Houston, Texas, we have one of our international executive briefing centers there, and we have customers fly in from all over the world to learn about our products. And in those sessions, I'm able to learn from the customer as they learn from me about where our products are going and what they want to see in our future mobile workstation products. So the mobile workstation success story, and it is a very successful story. If you look at the top right there, you'll see our unit share. Basically, this is from IDC. We have #1 market share worldwide, coming in at over 42% of overall market share for mobile workstations. So how did we get there? Well, we talked to the customers. The customers tell us exactly what they're looking for. So one of the big aspects of that is the largest portfolio of mobile workstations. HP has 3 products ranging from the 14-inch, a 15.6, all the way up to our most powerful, the 17.3-inch mobile workstations. We also have true HP workstation performance using full performance, 4th generation Intel dual and quad core processors. We also have high-end components, so the actual enterprise class components across the entire range of our HP mobile workstations. We use the latest and greatest graphics, FirePro, Quadro from both from AMD, as well as NVIDIA. Those partnerships and that combination of components allows us to meet exactly what our customers are looking for performance. HP value beyond the box. So not only is our I/O improving, such as with the example of the Thunderbolt that was alluded to earlier, but also beyond the box, not just the hardware, but the software. HP has Performance Advisor software built in, so your system is running optimally at all times. We also have HP RGS, remote graphics software, that allows you, as a user, to connect back to one of our desk-based workstations if you require more power than a mobile workstation. And then commitment to quality. This was mentioned earlier as well, but we want to take our mobile workstation products one step further. These ZBooks, every single internal component on here is measured to a level of quality above and beyond anything else that HP offers in the commercial notebook space. So, the introduction of the HP ZBook mobile workstation. So, one of the biggest things we wanted to do with this generation is rebrand it. So we have this great collaboration between notebook engineers based in Houston, Texas, as well as Z Workstation engineers based in Fort Collins, Colorado. That collaboration is what has gone into these new ZBook mobile workstations. And we figured it's probably best to change the naming to accommodate that collaboration. So therefore, we're at, obviously, the ZBook brand name. Innovative industrial design. So Jim mentioned earlier that our products are 10 to 33% thinner and lighter than they were previously. We have an innovative wedge design. All of the ports along the system are in the particular location for a reason. That is based not only on what we can do from an engineering standpoint, but what our customers are demanding from us. Tool-free serviceability. To be a workstation class product, it has to have tool-free serviceability, meaning that I, as a user, can go in there, upgrade my memory, swap out a hard drive, include a WWAN that I might have not ordered at the time of purchase. And I can do that very easily by sliding off the bottom removable panel and accessing that tool-free. Latest professional 3D graphics. I talked about AMD FirePro, which will be available on our 14-inch platform, and a whole wide range of NVIDIA Quadro graphics cards on our ZBook 15 and 17 products. So continuing excellence with HP ZBook 15 and 17. So that Thunderbolt port, that actually provides 2 times the bandwidth of USB 3.0. So 10 gigabits per second compared to 5 on USB 3.0. So if you have a scenario such as what Mark mentioned, where you have to import tons of data into your system and it has to be fast, Thunderbolt is a good port for you. And then new display options. So we're going to continue along the lines of our HP performance legacy dream color display, but we're also adding ultra-wide viewing angle panels to our products as well. So this gives our users a lot of different scenarios for whatever application they might be using on the HP Mobile Workstation, the ZBooks. So a great example of a customer scenario where Thunderbolts and Dream Color come into play is there's this production company that's a great HP advocate called the Bandito Brothers. And they did a film last year, some of you may have heard of it, it's called Act of Valor. It was #1 for a little while with the Navy SEALs. So they were actually out on location in a jungle filming footage for the movie. And they were able to import the images into their mobile workstation, change the display, the color, to what we call Rec 709 calibration, and be able to view the image or the footage as if it appears in the movie theater. So they can see if that film footage needs to be shot again. And they're doing this all on site without having to go back to the lab. So very exciting stuff. I'm sure them and a lot of the other media entertainment, as well as a lot of different vertical markets, are going to be very excited about the Thunderbolt technology. So the new thinner and lighter HP ZBook 14. As Jim talked about, this is world's first Workstation Ultrabook. We're very excited about that. Innovative, sleek design. This product comes in at 3.6 pounds and will be extremely light, very easy to carry around for users that don't necessarily need the top-end performance but still need workstation caliber system in a form factor that's Ultrabook. Optional FHD panel resolution. So for the first time, we're going to have true full HD panel resolution on our 14-inch product. So that means you're going to have FHD across all 3 product lines. So you can streamline on what popular applications are choosing for the resolution. Optional touch-enabled panel. So the ZBook 14 will have a 10-point HD Plus touch-enabled panel for users that have to have that touch integration into their applications. So building ZBook performance. If you see here, we drew a line, and underneath this line we have our core legacy workstation class attributes, professional 3D graphics. Associated with those 3D graphics are the ISV certifications. So that those software manufacturers have to certify their systems, not only on graphics, but with the processors and the overall enterprise level components of the system. 17-inch diagonal form factor for users that absolutely have to have the largest display possible and have workstation class performance. Dream Color technology, that color critical, color consistent, color capable display, my 6 C's I call them. We have that on our ZBook 15 and 17 as well. And then the Performance Advisor, HP Performance Advisor, and the remote graphics software shipping on all of our workstation products. So then if we build out this mountain of differentiation, if you will, large memory configurations, because the ZBook and 15 and ZBook 17 have quad-core capabilities, that opens up 4 DIMMs for a total of 32 gigs of memory capability on those 2 platforms. Multiple hard drives. So a lot of our customers like to RAID their hard drives or absolutely need the maximum amount of storage space possible. Our ZBook 17 can actually handle 4 hard drives internal. So tons of storage space for the most demanding user. Common legacy docking. So if our customers are purchasing today's mobile workstations, they can use the same docking station for the next generation ZBook 15 and 17. And then the Z brand, I talked about that. That, in combination with Thunderbolt, we really think we have a great competitive advantage with the ZBook mobile workstation. And finally, at the very top, the pinnacle, is quad-core processing. If you have to have multiple cores, and you have to have a portable system, an HP ZBook mobile workstation is for you. So a little bit more detail on the actual products. So the ZBook 15 and ZBook 17, these are primarily used for desktop replacement type systems. However, if you have a usage scenario as a customer for something like a Z820, you actually might be using these or our ZBook 14 product as complementary products to that. So it's taking that robust horsepower that you're used to seeing on the desk and taking it with you. Perhaps it's a companion device. But these systems absolutely stand on their own with uncompromised performance. So that new wedge design, that Dream Color display, Thunderbolt, USB 3.0, we have 3 of those ports, including 1 charging. In case you didn't know what a charging port does, you can actually have the system completely shut down, plug in your peripheral device like a smartphone, and the smartphone will charge off the battery of the notebook. I use this personally when I'm walking through the airport, and I need a little bit more boost in my smartphone. And then USB 2.0. If you have a legacy device that requires 2.0, there's not too many of them, but we have customers that have them. We wanted to make sure to include a USB 2.0 port there. And then DisplayPort 1.2. So that gives you your digital display out. Thunderbolt is actually a mini DisplayPort 1.2 as well, so 2 digital outputs native on the ZBook 15 and 17 device. You pair that with our VGA that we're including on these platforms as well, and you have 3 total outputs without requiring a docking station. So the power to perform, I talked about those 4th generation Intel Core i5 and i7 dual and quad core processors, up to 47 watts. These are true performing quad core processors. These are the top of the line that you can get in a mobile platform. The next level of NVIDIA graphics performance, believe it or not, on the 17-inch mobile workstation, we're going to have an NVIDIA Kepler K5100M graphics card with 8 gigabytes of frame buffer on a mobile workstation. So very exciting there. Expandability, that easy access door I talked about, that up to 32 gigs of memory. And I talked a lot about, I already talked about the hard drive potential for storage. So almost 2 terabytes of storage on the ZBook 15 and almost 3 terabytes of storage internal on the ZBook 17. So we think these are going to be absolutely critical and very compelling devices for our most demanding workstation professionals. So then we get to the HP ZBook 14 Workstation Ultrabook. HP's lightest mobile workstation. Superbly thin and customizable. So this system still has the easy access door that you're going to find on the larger 15 and 17-inch platforms. Up to 16 gigs of memory and over 1 terabyte of storage with dual internal hard drives. The next level of AMD graphics. So this will have a FirePro M4100. Both the AMD as well as the NVIDIA graphics card have switchable technology, which means the discrete graphics card will actually not even be used unless you have an application that demands it. That saves our customers a lot of battery life on a typical day of working on your system. 4 USB 3.0s, including 1 charging, that DisplayPort 1.2, and then this system, because of the very thin nature of the platform, it actually has a side docking connector. So we did not want to get rid of the docking. We wanted to make sure, even though it's thin and light, that it still had docking capabilities. This is the same docking station, although it will be enhanced when this product comes out. Same docking station that our EliteBook Folio or 9470M product uses. So customers that have been purchasing that product and have those docks existing in their environments are able to use that same docking station or the new one for the ZBook 14. So the HP ZBook difference, in summary, we have that HP remote graphics software that allows what we call a virtually lossless compression algorithm, basically connecting 2 systems, a powerful one as a sender, and perhaps a mobile workstation, or something like along the lines of a ZBook 14 as the receiver, and getting all of that power from the Z820 type platform anywhere I am with the network capability. HP Performance Advisor. As I mentioned before, this makes sure that our systems are running optimally at all times. If you purchase one of these systems and you want to double check that you have the latest drivers, you can run the HPPA and ensure yourself that your investment is running at the top of its capability. ISV certified. We partner with hundreds of different software vendors to make sure that our products are certified to run those applications. So if you were to call tech support, you're going to get the proper support because those systems are certified. Mil-spec 810G. So these are actually built to mil-spec standards, which include things like pressure, drop, dust, humidity, altitude, temperature shock. We actually sent one of our mobile workstations to an employee, actually out of Houston, Texas, at HP, who won an environmental sustainability lottery in Antarctica. And she was actually able to blog outdoors in Antarctica using an HP mobile workstation. So very exciting there. So that was a great example of a use case scenario in extreme temperatures. HP client security. So we're going to continue with fingerprint readers, facial recognition, authentication, lots of different ways for you to either have single point or multi-point authentication to secure your system. That Thunderbolt technology, it's not only going to be used and huge in media entertainment, but we expect the Thunderbolt evolution to occur very soon, and that ecosystem to evolve, and more peripherals to become available. So we're very excited about that. And then finally, the HP Dreamcaller. So we're giving our customers a choice between super high power, large storage, all the way down to Ultrabook for somebody that absolutely has to have the smallest system and carry that with them and still have the ISV certifications, the multiple hard drives, and the high-end panel selections. So that actually covers the HP ZBooks. I hope everybody's as excited as we are. I can tell you our customers are absolutely super excited, the ones that have helped us create these systems.